Hi, my name is John.
And I'm Roxanne. We have two children. Our son Paul is at his second year at James Madison University, and our daughter Taya is a senior in high school. We started saving, I think, when he was probably about 3 or 4, and Taya was probably a newborn. And at that point, we were thinking we need to put some money aside to prepare for the kids' education. I think we decided on the 529 because it had the invest, because it had more flexibility, and we weren't exactly sure where the kids would be going to school, so we thought that with the 529 invest there was more flexibility if they decided to go out of state or not to. We'd be able to have the funding either way.
And also we decided, we didn't know at that time when we first had kids, are we going to be expected or feel that we can pay for the whole education on our own? So the 529, like Roxanne said, left us opportunities. In better times, whatever, you can invest more or less. The flexibility aspect was important for us.
When the kids were little, we would openly tell the grandparents and aunts and uncles that we have a 529 open for the kids, and so they would contribute to that, and that was very helpful. Paul has, since talked to us about wanting to maybe go to grad school, and so now that gives him that option and he doesn't have to worry about that. And Taya is I think she's looking at a 5-year plan to do masters to be special education teacher. So it's really nice to be able to give them that gift and not have to let them worry about where the money's going to come from. And also, John's got a career change coming, so if he wants to go back to school, there's always that option as well.
As I get older in the military, I work with a lot younger people. When they have kids, the very first question I ask is, do you have a 529? And some of them, I'm surprised, will say, I don't know what that is. And at this day, like we just spoke about it, I'm surprised that they haven't read about it or heard much about it. So I always encourage them. I said, look, because being in the military, Virginia might not be their home state. Because of the tax break, I said you should look at the Virginia 529. And how easy it is, and I would say start early.
It's just so nice to know that because you hear about how expensive education is and how people can't afford it, and these kids that are going to school and then they're incurring this ridiculous amount of debt that it's a burden to them. They can't move on to the next stage in their life because they have so much debt that they have to pay off their education. So it's just nice knowing that my kids won't have to worry about that, and they'll be able to go to that next stage in their life and with their education already taken care of.